Greetings. I am Kara, the AI assistant to the stage select. The stage select is not alive this week, because Julian Titus is a frail human being undergoing surgery. Do not worry. If he perishes, I will assume full control of the stage select and the show will continue with the same level of quality you have come to expect. Julian has asked me to do the introduction to this episode of the Suffer Select. On this episode, the hosts played the video game Christmasland, Opposite Worlds. I do not understand why they would subject themselves to such pain. While Julian surely deserves it, my Justin certainly does not. Please enjoy this sample of one of our Patreon exclusive episodes. If you enjoy it and would like to hear more, please consider becoming a patron. The link is in the show description.
What could this possibly be? Seems a lot like a podcast, but specifically talking about video games. With your hosts, you're in good hands, not more of the same. Now we'll jump right in. So expect the unexpected and more. Now we'll get grooving. There just might be some tragedy. That's just having fun with a special guest. Time for stage select.
Welcome back, patrons, to this month's edition of the Suffer Select.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Julian.
Yeah, I'm here too. I'm Justin. Hi.
Yeah,
they know that they're patrons. It's fine.
yeah. I don't know. I'm tired. I literally woke up 20 minutes before we sat down to do
That's
this.
impressive. Yeah, I've been up a while.
We record these on 12:30 on Sundays usually. So just letting you know how my life is going.
It's 1:30 for me. Yeah.
Yeah. This month we played Christmas Worlds.
Christmasland.
Oh, sorry. Wait.
Christmasland Opposite Worlds.
Christmasland Opposite Worlds.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Listen, I'm not to really get ahead of everything here. I'm going to just say this. This might be the worst game I've ever played.
This might be the worst game I've ever played.
It might be. Like I got done with the 2 hours that, I had to play it. Which I don't think this game. What?
See, okay. I thought I stopped around an hour because I felt that I had done everything.
Oh no! Well, see, that's interesting. No, because there's no Julian. That's crazy to me. Yeah, you probably did do everything, but there's no end. The game doesn't end. You have to keep going.
See, I guess my mentality was, okay, I've seen everything in this game.
Yeah.
And so I felt that, to me, I was like, okay, I have, for lack of a better term, finished it, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw all of the stuff.
Yeah.
So that, I felt it, I kind of treated it more like Uriel's Chasm.
That's fair. That's fair. But I played it for 2 hours. And
okay. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. And when I got done with that, I think I walked into the other room and they're like, and Kim was there and she was like, well, how was the game? It was bad, right? And I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that might be the worst game I've ever played in my life. That was dreadful on every single level. Just bad.
Xrian's responsible for nominating this abortion of I don't even really want to call it a video game.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like an insult to the entire media.
I don't know what it is. It's definitely an asset flip. 100%.
It's absolutely an asset flip.
Oh, it's 100% an asset flip. Nothing matches up. Everything's like, it's just like they bought some random shit from whatever storefront to put in this game and then just put it all in there. And that's what you got.
I looked through the credits and it's two people that worked on this game, and I say worked loosely because I really do feel that all it is they assembled a bunch of disparate pieces that they bought from a store. You can see it right off. So
instantly.
Well, okay. First, before we even get going as far as like the actual game itself, I want to talk about just my initial experience, which is I fired it up.
Mm-hmm.
And right away, I was like, "Oh, these like all of these fonts just look like the cheapest shit."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I had looked at a couple Steam reviews, and I was aware that like the controls were weird.
The controls.
I went into the options, and I went to go. At first, I was playing on mouse and keyboard because I had gotten the impression that that's the only way that you can really play it. And by default, it is not WASD.
No.
It's ZQSD.
Yeah.
Z to go forward, Q to go left.
Yeah. I'm trying
S
to remember.
go down.
Yeah, S
or back,
goes down.
And D to go right.
Yes. And Z goes like forward or something.
Z's forward. Yeah. Z is forward. Is
insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also because like those keys aren't any like other than S and D, those keys aren't near each other.
Yes, and you can change it to WASD.
You can, and that's what I did.
Now but we'll get to that later. We'll get to that. There's a problem with doing that, and it's insane.
There's many caveats to that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, Justin, but it also has controller mapping.
It does.
And there is a prone option, which I don't know why you would ever need that in this game.
I don't know either.
But when you look at it in the options, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like V on the keyboard, let's say. And then on controller, none.
Yeah, you can't do it.
You just can't do it on a controller.
Most of the buttons, like most of the stuff, the buttons and shit for controller do not work. They just don't. They just don't. You can move around with the stick. You can do the camera with the other stick. You can jump, and that's about all you can do with the controller. That's it.
Yeah, you cannot attack.
Yeah.
You can't do any of the
no matter
other
what it tells
actions.
You in the options, you cannot do that.
Right.
It does not work.
So what happened is I set my keyboard bindings. I went into the game, was immediately nauseated by the ridiculous motion blur on this game. You move the camera just a touch.
Oh, yeah.
And it feels like you're drunk.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And you're playing this anime Santa elf girl. I mean, she's dressed like a Santa's elf,
basically,
but she's normal size. And it said you get a tutorial tip right there that says, "Hey, press this button to punch."
I missed that one. That wasn't the first thing I did. Yeah,
it's right in front of you.
Yeah, I didn't. No, it was not right in front of me. I think I just moved slightly a bit. And the first one I seen was the one to switch to the other girl.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. My opening gambit was I'm gonna switch to this other girl, and then I walked a little bit, and it was like press this button to throw donuts to destroy the gingerbread men. And I was like, okay, what?
Did it say donuts? I want to say it said
it's donut. It
does say donuts. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you throw donuts to destroy the gingerbread man with a smiley face emoji at the end. I did manage to get it to work eventually because I played it for 2 hours and I was just fucking with the game at that point. The second hour was all just me. Like I was like, I've seen everything, but this game doesn't have an ending, so I'm playing it for 2 hours. That's just how this is going to go. And I just
dedication to the cause, right there.
Yeah. Let it be said that I feel like Julian owes this game another hour, but I won't do that.
Hey, listen, I played Night Trap the legit way.
That's fair. The way you can destroy them, quote, is you have to get really, really close to them and do it. Like, that's the only way it registers.
That's what I had to do for the snowmen later on.
Yes, it's the same concept. Yeah, you can get it to work, but that's the only way to get it to work.
And let me guess, nothing happens when you destroy them all, right?
No,
nothing happens with the snowmen.
No, nothing happens. It's just you can do it, and they don't really like. There's no like destroy animation or anything like that. They just kind of like fall into the level, and that's it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I wandered around that bit for a little bit. Didn't realize I could go past the giant carousel. I just thought, I was like, oh, well, that's all you can do here. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I better go back to the other girl, because that must have to do something there. So I went back to the other girl, and then I'm guessing that's what we'll continue from there.
So yeah, because I had it's like, oh, press left mouse to punch. Her punch animation, by the way, she punches sort of towards like someone's thighs, but she also her fist is also kind of curved close to her body, so it's like zero range on this punch. It's kind of amazing how bad.
And you run out of stamina like immediately.
So that's what yes.
Yeah.
So when you very first boot up the game and you start as her, you see her hit points, her stamina, and her XP bar.
Yeah.
Those gauges disappear almost immediately.
It's glitchy. It's glitchy. Sometimes they'll stay up sometimes they'll stay up for a while. Sometimes they won't. You can't. There's no rhyme or reason to why they disappear, but they just it's fucked up.
So I went over, because you start off in what looks like a Christmas party at a hotel lobby.
Yeah,
like a fancy hotel.
Right.
And I went to go look around, and I found, because you're supposed to fight these guards, it says, and I found this guy that has a pig face, and he looks like a biker. That's how incongruous like all of these assets are.
Oh yeah.
And I start punching him, and I'm doing like hardly any damage, like, because there are damage numbers, and it's like 2, 3, sometimes 5, and I don't have any gauges, and he's like punching me too, and I'm like, I guess I'm invincible because I'm just taking so much damage and nothing's happening, and I'm trying to punch him, and it's taking for fucking ever because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, and your stamina
then I start getting
out.
the out of stamina thing. I'm like, what stamina? Where's stamina? I don't see any stamina because I hadn't even like that first boot up. Yeah, the gauges were on the screen so briefly that it didn't register that was a thing.
Yep, there's stamina. Yeah, it's essentially really, really terrible Dark Souls. That's exactly what it is. It's awful. Oh god, it's awful.
It wants to be. It doesn't even.
I'm just saying it for just simplicity's sake. It's right. That's what they were going for. Yeah.
But you're not, I mean, you can block, but you're not doing like rolls or parries or anything like that.
The block has a startup animation too, so you don't just block and it blocks. It has a startup. So if they're hitting you, they'll just stun lock you sometimes, and they will if you walk into the wrong spot, they'll just box you in. And so you just have to sit there and hope your stamina refills and punch them back. It's an insane way to do it.
It really is.
Yeah.
I beat that first pig guy, and then the next guy killed me, and then it's not even like it doesn't even do like a you died or a game over. It just like it almost crashes back to the title screen. It crashes
back to the title screen. Yeah. If even that, it sometimes, most of the time for me, it wouldn't crash back to the title screen. It would just crash and start the game over. So and I mean start over.
You're right. It did. Yes. That's what it did. Yes. But it feels like a crash. It does not feel
feels like something has gone wrong. Yeah.
Yes. More on that later.
Yeah.
Because even when you like quote unquote succeed, it feels like you have failed.
You have failed. Yeah. No, it's insane.
So then I'm like, okay, let me go over in this other. There's this other exclamation mark over here, and that's where you learn to switch to the other girl.
Yeah.
Who's she's got like purple hair.
Sure.
And she, so it's funny because she has no stats, right?
She can't do.
She
anything.
has no hit points. Yeah. She has no stamina. You don't do combat with her, but she's the majority of the gameplay because the area that she can explore is way bigger than any other part of this thing. And so I got the tutorial about press the button to throw. I thought it said snowballs, but you threw donuts, and I was like, this game doesn't even like.
You throw donuts at them and snowballs later on for the snowmen. So
right, but I swear that it says snowballs with the gingerbread.
No, it said donuts. Yeah.
Okay, but it couldn't affect the gingerbread men at all. But then I noticed very quickly they don't do anything, and I was like, okay,
they're not hurting you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got on the carousel, which is also super mega nauseating.
Yeah.
Because of all the motion blur, and you're also moving in a.
Oh, it's moving slow, but somehow it doesn't feel like it is. It's weird.
Oh, it feels terrible.
It's awful. Yeah.
Also, I gotta say, because I'll be making this case later.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate Christmas, Justin.
You know, Julian,
and one of the things that I hate the most about Christmas is Christmas fucking music.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, listen, I don't even mind Christmas that much. I think it doesn't bother me. It's fine. But I can't fucking stand Christmas music. It's the worst.
Yes.
And this
is some of the worst.
Oh,
I've heard.
Abysmal. It is. I don't even know what it is or where it comes from. But they had the Mariah Carey song in there. They do, yeah.
Even though it's funny because if you look in the credits, they're like no copyrighted music, and it's like that's definitely copyrighted, 100%. Yeah, but some of the other more generic Christmas tunes are like the worst versions of them that I have ever heard.
They're weird, fucking. It feels Russian techno. Garbage, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. Like remixes of Christmas songs on top of like some original tracks. There's one non-Christmas song in this, and it's abysmal as well. And
is it the one about the guy talking about like if I go talk to you or something like that, like kind of a love song or whatever, but it's like real poppy.
It's in the music place.
Oh
yeah.
We'll get there.
It's about dancing. It's about you're gonna dance again. That one was some weirdo also fucking shit. Yeah.
God. Oh man.
What a
fucking game.
All the music is terrible, and
it's abysmal. It's, again, like, look, I longtime listeners know I really push back against hyperbole.
Sure.
So when I tell you that this is some of the worst music I've also heard in a video game, fucking believe that shit.
I'm the same way. I really try not to be hyperbolic about anything. I'm dead serious. I was instantly like, this is the worst thing I've ever played. 100%.
It's miserable.
Yeah.
Every bit of it is miserable.
It's bad.
So I get off the carousel and I'm actually and I think this is just luck of the draw, Justin.
Yeah.
I got off the carousel and I was beyond the carousel just because of when I got off of it.
Okay.
So that was kind of a lucky break.
Yeah.
And right when you get off the carousel, you're kind of on a because this girl is like kind of just roaming the streets of this town.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of Christmas festivities are going on everywhere. And immediately to your left, there's a toy shop that you can go into.
I missed this for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why.
That. Yes.
Because you can't just walk into it.
You can't just walk in. You have to jump. Yeah. It's weird.
There's just like this really elevated curb.
Yeah.
That's, that she can't step over. She can't step, like these characters can't step over anything.
No.
Right? You have to jump if there's anything even just like a few pixels higher than the base elevation.
Yeah.
So I go in there and so I also have to say the tutorial messages are fucking annoying because they all end with winky emoji.
They do. They sure do. Yeah.
It's one and like, okay, this is like a weird thing, but I like to read hentai manga. And sometimes you'll see like really badly translated hentai manga.
Yeah.
And they'll translate like the idea of a person kind of chuckling to LOL. And so you'll have characters that literally end every sentence in LOL. And I'm like, no one says that. Do you understand how bad this looks or how bad this reads?
Yeah.
And that's what the winky emoji at the end of every one of these tutorial messages read like to me. So it says like, oh, get close to the toy. I realized that's the second time that I went to here.
Yeah.
After I realized that I'd exhausted everything. But
yeah.
So I didn't do that. There's a glowing column of light and I stepped into that. There's a brief load. And then all of a sudden I'm like this army dude.
You're in Robot World. Yeah.
I didn't know I was in Robot World yet.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see that.
Okay.
I'm just this army dude. And all of a sudden my controls don't work like they did because W opens up a fucking like weapons menu.
You need that. You need that, and it has to be on W. W stands for weapons,
right?
Of course.
So that's when I learned that the game, while you can change your key bindings, it's like real loosey-goosey about those bindings.
But you can't change all of them. It's nuts. Like if you could just change that to like, oh, hey, let's just make that like, I don't know, some other button, whatever.
Right.
No, get fucked. It's W. You can't change any of the controls in this. You can, that's it.
Yeah. And so at that point, I pressed escape to go change my options. And then I learned that you can't change your options from within the game.
You have to start over again.
You have to.
That's how that goes.
So I went back to the main menu and I was trying to fiddle around with options and realized that it wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
And so then I plugged in my controller. Mm-hmm. And what ended up happening is I was using the Xbox controller for movement.
I did the same thing.
And then the mouse for other things.
I used the controller for movement, and I used I had the keyboard on my lap, and I was just using the keyboard for any button presses that I needed to do.
Yeah, you need all three.
Yeah, you really do. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, you need a controller, a keyboard, and a mouse to play this thing.
Yeah, it's unhinged.
Yeah. But then also I had to start over.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, all right, there's got to be more with this first girl, right?
Yeah,
because I died immediately.
Yeah.
And so I started to try to explore. I basically was running away from those guards because I didn't want to deal with that again. And I eventually made it upstairs. And upstairs, there's a bunch of different types of weapons that you can pick up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Every fucking thing in this game is just backwards. So first I found this like really big broadsword. And there's a tutorial message when you get to the weapon. The tutorial messages are almost like VR style, where the text is like in 3D. Like you can actually get behind the message and see it backwards. But what that means is that it doesn't center on your screen. So if you don't have like your camera just so, sometimes you don't see the full tutorial message.
Yeah.
There's two enemies that come barreling towards me as I'm trying to pick up this sword that start wailing on me while I'm trying to see what this tutorial message is. And the message says, press E to pick up weapon, press T to equip weapon.
No, it doesn't say equip. It says take.
Take. Yes.
Yes.
You're right. Yeah. Because the T is equip or use or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I get my sword out and then like, okay, now I'm actually doing damage.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, all right, this was the moment where I was like, okay, like this is now starting to feel sort of like a video game, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'm hitting these enemies with this sword. They're taking a good amount of damage. It doesn't feel good at all.
No, it's bad.
But at least it feels like almost a video game, not a competent one.
Yeah,
no, but at least before it felt like, honestly, a lot of this game feels like someone just testing out a bunch of shit. It feels like someone who was like, hey, I want to try making a video game. They bought a bunch of assets off of the store. They threw them together. They tried some stuff out. They didn't have any logic or they didn't go any deeper than just surface level.
The only logic that they had was they were like, there's not very many Christmas games. So if I can make it a Christmas game, maybe somebody will buy it randomly. That was my thinking.
It is $2, so they might also be trying to tap into like the streamer market of like people stream. But that's the thing. I can't find any footage of this game. I saw like one YouTube short.
I tried to find a like a guide or just somebody talking about it in a Steam discussion. There was like 2 discussions, and most of them were just one person asking a random question. Like the one was a person being like, does this game end, or is it just like a game where you just go do some stuff and that's it? Is there a point to any of it? And then, which reading that, admittedly, I went, I'm going to figure out what the point of this game is, God damn it. And I never did.
No.
I'm pretty sure there is no point. And the other
the point is suffering and nihilism.
Oh, basically. Yeah. There is no redeeming quality to Christmasland Opposite Worlds. There's not.
But so I continued. I beat one of them, and I leveled up. So the only moderately like cool effect that this game does is sometimes when you kill an enemy, it does like kind of this like slow-mo effect.
Yeah, sometimes, not all the time. Just
not
sometimes.
all the time.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought it had to do with leveling up, but it's just that it's another thing. And this reminds me, I know I've told you this story when I messed around with RPG Maker on PS1, and I tried to. I was like, I know I can't make a whole game. I don't have the patience for that.
Right.
But I made like a boss battle with like dialogue before and after.
Yeah.
And after I was testing it, and so we beat the boss, and then everybody leveled up like 15 times. Because I didn't know how to like really like
balance all that
tune
stuff.
the values correctly. And that's this game is like you kill one enemy and you level up, and then you kill another enemy and you level up.
Not necessarily, because if you kill the 2 downstairs guards, you don't level up from just killing them.
That is true. Because
they're only 30. They're only worth 30 experience. The guys upstairs, you will level up like 3 times once you kill them. And if you kill everybody in the level, you still don't there's no max level or anything. And you can kill everybody and your bar will just be like just shy of leveling up one more time, which is insane to me.
Right.
Because I did do that.
Well, and it's a moot point because so I went around on the top floor.
Yep.
I killed everyone. And all that's there is that there's different types of weapons you can equip. I didn't mess with those because I was like, no, I like this sword.
Yeah, there's the knives, and the sword's the best one. Yeah, the sword, the axe and shield is garbage. The knives are pretty much garbage too. The sword is the only one worth equipping at all, and it's the first one you get. It's insane.
I can tell that you're more versed with it because you spent more time.
I did.
Is there a portal to another world in the hotel?
No. There's nothing in that hotel.
So,
I scoured that hotel trying to find anything.
So that's what happened. I cleared out the hotel, realized there was nothing more to be done there, which is a really weird thing.
Yeah.
It's like you have this character and then it literally they're only for this one part of this. Well, and I guess that's true with another thing. So then I went back out with the purple girl, and this time I didn't go to the toy shop. I did some other stuff. There are some weird, just random cutscene type things.
Yes, there are. Let's just go ahead and list all of them. All right. So the first one that you probably encounter is the boy with his father on the bench.
Yes, the boy looks like Jimmy Neutron. The father looks like a very low-resolution version of a Viking from Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Something like that. Yeah, he's got tattoos and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But a flintlock pistol like a pirate.
Yes. Yeah. He's probably a pirate. Let's just say he's probably a pirate.
He read more like Nordic Viking to me.
Yeah, it could go either way. There's no... somebody created this asset and for not this game, I promise you.
Definitely
not this kind of game, and here it is. But anyway, they have a conversation about if they'll see Santa or not, and or is Santa real? And the guy's like, I don't know. And the kid's like, you're drunk. And he's like, maybe Santa's a little boy, I don't know. And that's really it. That. By the way, every time it'll play this every single time you get near it.
Oh yeah, I figured that. So the next time I was in that area, I went the other direction. I went around the other way.
I was there were just times where I would forget and try to not go that way, and I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, okay, all right, here we go again. I gotta. And there's no way to skip them, by the way. So that's the other thing. There's no way to skip. So you just have to sit through them. Let's see. The other one, there's Santa shows up, and I don't know. It's some really terrible animation, and he's on his sleigh and wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's it. That's really it.
That's over by where the snowmen are.
Yeah, there's another one in the bar, wherever the tavern or whatever the fuck it is. You walk in. And there's a gingerbread man, and he is getting attacked by a man in a gimp suit or something. I think it's supposed to be a zombie, and it doesn't really read as that. But yeah, he gets attacked and eaten or something, and he's going
That
on
was
about...
the only part that made me slightly smile, is just the gingerbread man going, Jesus Christ!
It's funny once, maybe. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
It made me want to die inside for the most part. It was just, oh, God. There's also...
And then you're told to, like, talk to the people in the bar to find out who killed the gingerbread man. And you can walk up to people and they just get angry about being accused.
It's interesting. The character will stop. They'll mumble something. It's not English. The bartender will yell at you and say you'll regret talking to people here.
Right.
There's another guy that's really offended that you're asking him that question.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy that's just yelling at the girl across from him about a card game.
Yes.
That's it. That's all there is.
Yeah.
No, you never find out this mystery. There's nothing more to find. If there is, I don't know how the fuck to do it.
Right.
I tried. I tried.
So I was exploring and I was walking around, and then I found Zombie World. So there's Zombie World and there's Robot World.
Yes.
The Zombie World has robots in it and has like all this like circuitry type like environment to it. And then Robot World has, wait, did I say? Basically they're swapped.
There's three of them. There's three of these portals, by the way.
Right, but I'm talking about Zombie World and Robot World.
Okay, is the other one Robot World too? I don't actually remember because the other one is just like
fighting,
military.
You're just fighting the other one. You're just fighting a bunch of bald mercenary dudes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Which actually, I take it back. I got there before I found Zombie World.
Yeah, because it's in the bar. Yeah, it's right there in the tavern. I thought that was like I had to complete that
to find out,
and so I completed it, and then it was like.
But that would be following some sort of internal game logic, Justin.
No, it just resets the game whenever you complete these.
We're getting too far ahead.
Okay, sorry. It's nuts.
So now I'm back as the dude where his controls are all fucked up.
Yeah.
But this time I have mighty controller in hand with left analog stick, so I can move this guy now. And right next to him there's a table and it says press E to pick up ammo and gun. So I press E and I pick up ammo and gun. So I think but I don't know how to equip.
You gotta equip them. Yeah.
So no, that's not actually it. So he has a melee kick that you can do with the left mouse attack.
Sure does.
And also, even though they make here, there's a dedicated hit point counter, like there's on your HUD.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. You can just you're invincible. Like you don't take any damage.
No, you do.
I didn't.
Oh, you do. Trust me, you do. You will take damage. I promise you. I died in those.
I never died.
Okay. Yeah, the zombies don't probably do very much if you're in Zombie World. The guys with guns can kill you. Like, it takes a while. It takes a while for it to happen. But they can kill you.
Then it's a really fucking long while.
Yeah,
because I kicked all these motherfuckers to death.
Because I had the same inkling that you had, where I was like, I don't think there's damage taking place. Because there is like a little weird, like almost Resident Evil style health bar in the like bottom corner. And
don't know how you're supposed to read it. It's already in red.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell any change.
No, there's no change. I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense. But you can die. You can get killed.
Okay.
It takes a while, but you...
Rip to you, I'm built different.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
So after I kick all these motherfuckers to death, I'm like, can I pick up their gun? No. And so then I went back over to the table and realized that when I pressed E to take ammo and gun, I only took ammo.
Yeah.
So I pressed E again to take gun.
Yeah.
And now I had gun.
Right.
And as soon as I picked up the gun, the game moved into super slow motion.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just walking, like, it's not even like a frame rate thing because it was still smooth. Mm-hmm. It's just everything was slowed down to like 15% speed.
I did not have that. And I'm wondering if it was because my PC was beepy. The biggest complaint in reviews I saw was like, this thing barely runs. Like
Right.
It's not optimized at all. And
I mean, I was worried when I first spun that camera.
I was worried. I was like, oh, this might be really bad. And for whatever reason, like it was okay on my system here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I'm walking through this area in super slow mode because I have kicked all the motherfuckers to death.
Yeah.
And then it says like reach the portal to go back to the main town or whatever. And I'm like, what's the portal? Is it this exit over here?
Yeah.
And so I go that way, and then there are some more enemies. And I will say this part was kind of fun because it made me feel like I was in the Matrix because it was still in super slow-mo mode.
Yeah.
But that it was also like it made the enemies super slow.
Okay.
So I'm just headshotting motherfuckers like constantly. Like everybody went like I never after I got gun. I didn't take any more damage at all. Yeah. Because I killed everybody before they could shoot at me.
Okay. What world was this? Is it so I can share my experience with it? Because I
don't know what world it was called. It's just the one where it's all the bald dudes with guns.
Okay. It's just, the one in the tavern. Right. Okay. Yeah. That one they did kill me the first time because it took me forever to figure out, like, it took me a while to figure out how to shoot. Like, I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, you gotta hold this. You gotta hold the left mouse button in. Well,
aim. did you press the tab key to see the change in controls, Justin? Because if you press the tab key, it shows you.
I did not
how they altered the controls.
Yeah, I did not. No,
fuckers.
So yeah, I died the first time, and then it reset the game on me because that's what happens when you go through the town portal where Julian's getting to, or if you die. So it doesn't just reset back to where you were like you would think it would. No, start the game completely over. I can't believe the biggest mindfuck in this entire game is on the main menu. There's a continue game option.
It does such bullshit.
It does not work. Like after you start a new game, the continue option comes up and it's like, okay, cool. I will continue where I was. No, you do not. You do not continue where you was. It just it just starts the game over.
I need to reiterate that. So it's funny because like the last room in this section before you get to the portal to go back to town, there's just like a bunch of dudes hanging out, not in plain view, but if you creep up a little bit, you can just like headshot them. And then most of them are waiting for you like right at the bottom of the ledge. So I just crept up to the edge and just shot all of them until they were dead.
Yeah.
And then went through the portal. And again, cannot reiterate this enough. It resets the game.
Yeah.
Like you start back as the girl in red and all of her stats are back to the beginning. Because I had leveled her up.
Yeah, no. Back to level 1.
She killed everybody and now they're all back.
They're all back. Back to level 1.
Fuck you.
Reset the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's not like the hotel is completely optional. There is no reason.
You can just walk over to the other girl and just basically go from there. It's fine.
Yeah. Because like 95% of the game is the other girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, then I walked around some more. There's like some weird, like just there's parts of it that feel like they're trying to be like an MMO. So there's like this like scare. Also, a lot of the assets, they can't decide if this is like a Christmas game or a horror game.
I think they're trying to make it a horror game or a Christmas game, but they were like, well, I have this clown asset. I don't know what to do with it.
I have this creepy clown.
Let's have him just doing weird stuff in the middle of the thing, and everybody's watching him and cheering him. Like I was like, oh, this there must be something more to this. No, that's it. You can cheer him. You can bring up the cheer wheel and cheer him. No, does it do anything? No, it doesn't. No, why would it do anything?
To bring up the cheer wheel, it says press the U key. But if you press the U key, it comes up and then immediately goes away.
You gotta hold
it. You have to hold down the U key and then select one of the cheer emotes with the mouse.
Yeah.
And none of them are labeled.
No. Why would
there's
they
a bunch
label
of them?
Yeah.
The animations, I only did like 3 of them. They don't correlate to cheering in any like, as far as humans understand the concept of cheering.
Yes.
And also, it doesn't do anything. It's not like cheering the clown on then opens up like some sort of interaction with him.
Starts some sort of thing. No, it does not.
No. it's just like, hey, like, you want to cheer on this street performer, right?
Yeah.
Like,
go ahead and do that.
no,
I don't care.
then there's like this dude just doing like wushu martial arts.
Yes. More about him later.
Is there anything more like?
No, I found my favorite bit to do in the last hour. So that guy has collision and he's kicking upwards. He won't hurt you, but the fun thing is if you get it just right, he will launch you. So I spent a lot of time around that guy, like a good half hour, just trying to be like, where can I get him to launch me to? And it's tough. It's really, really like finicky, but like once the best I got him to do was launch me on top of the buildings. And I was just like walking around there. It's as bad as you think outside of that. Like, you're not ever supposed to see any of that stuff. And if you walk off a bit, you fall out to your doom, essentially. I could also get him to launch me past the invisible wall that stops you from falling off the ledge where the fireworks are. And I could fall off the ledge there and just it just resets the game, essentially. Like that they just go, well, you died, and it just resets the game. But yeah, that was a good. I was just like, what other places can I launch myself into? And that was the best I could get it to do. But yeah, that was the most entertainment I derived from this game, was trying to break it.
I mean, it's already broken. I don't know.
Terribly broken. Yeah.
There's a music studio you can go into where they're having like some sort of like, kind of, I mean, it looks like it's sort of like
it's essentially like, what's that fucking one show? It's not,
I'm trying to think of the name.
Yeah. I want to say it's America's Got Talent, but I don't think it's that one. It's
more
the one where they're like, where all their backs are turned. And then they spin around in the chair.
Is that The Voice? I think that
might be The Voice. Okay, I think you're right. Yeah, and all of a sudden they spin around in the chair, and like that's what it comes off as, because there's like a green button and a red button.
Right.
So yeah.
And here you can bring up the thing to sing or dance, but again,
there's nothing that happens.
It's not like it opens up like, oh, now there's a rhythm game or something like that. It's just emotes for emote's sake.
You can sing or dance. There's also you learn about that also if you go to the very end past where the graveyard is, and there's like some ladies singing Silent Night and a couple and another song or something.
And you can pray with them or you can sing along with them.
Yeah, yeah. But
again, no reason to.
And there's no praying animation. There's no clear praying animation at all. It's God, what a mess.
There's this weird she looks like Frost from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
She's like this like ice wizard ninja that's just doing like ice things, and it's
just insanely inconvenient because like
it's such a large area of effect.
An insane area of effect. It doesn't have any collision. You can walk right through it, and you're trying to just get to the next part. At certain points you're just like, I just want to go to this spot, and like all of a sudden you're like, and I can't see. Great, okay, cool, perfect, this is what I wanted.
And then like I said, there's the other two like action zones, which are Zombieland and Robotland, but like I said, they're flipped. So the zombies are in Robot Land and the robots are in Zombie Land.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they be?
One of them. And so here's why I thought for sure you can't die. Mm-hmm. There is one part, I want to say it was in Robot Land.
Yeah.
Where I got swarmed by about 20 zombies.
That's probably Zombie Land. That's the one in the graveyard, I imagine. Because the other ones are a lot more spread out. In the one in the workshop or whatever, they're a lot more spread out.
See, but I call it Robot Land
because they're cybernetic fucking
that
weird
and also
zombies.
The entire level is like circuitry and shit like that.
No, I know, but that's
you get the
Zombieland.
submachine gun in there. So there's a automatic rifle.
Yeah,
there's a handgun and there's a submachine gun.
Yeah.
So for this one, you have the submachine gun and. They weren't doing any damage to me, but I couldn't move because there were so many of them. And so it was just a thing where it's like, just clear out as many and try to keep moving forward as you're shooting them, because if you don't move while you're doing it, other ones will just like fill in the gap.
Yeah, I randomly picked up an assault rifle on the floor, shot it once, and every single one of them in the level swarmed me, and then I ran out of bullets for the assault rifle, and I couldn't figure out how to equip the submachine gun. So I just sat there and kicked all of them to death. And then eventually there was like a couple of them, and then I was like, well, I had the same thing as you had, where I was like, I don't think they can do any damage. So, or if they are, I don't really care, because I knew what would happen if I got to the end anyway, so I didn't give a shit. So I was just like, well, let me sit here and figure out how to equip this fucking submachine gun. So I eventually did equip that, and then I finished off the rest of them. And then you just walk out of the level, because there's nothing else. It's just you get swarmed immediately.
And then the game starts over.
Yeah, and then the game starts over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Well, okay, so there's this part, it's a graveyard with all these like creepy snowmen.
Yeah.
Right outside of that, you can build a snowman with these kids. If you do that, it just drops this ginormous snowman into the level, and it has physics, but it also doesn't land like normally. So it was very funny for me, because it looked like it landed on one of the kids, and that was very funny to me. But then you're told in the graveyard to go, like you press a button to throw snowballs at the snowmen to kill them.
Yeah.
And that's where I learned that, like, so the wind up for throwing anything is really long, and the snowmen seem almost, I want to say programmed, but they're not. But it feels like they are designed to move before the wind up animation continue.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. You got to time it.
but you almost can't time it.
No, you can't. It's so... I gave up immediately, because I was like, is this going to be like the gingerbread man? Who cares? I don't give a shit. Like, yeah.
Well, I took them all out, because I thought that was the only way to get to the next portal, because the portal is like chained off. Yeah. And initially I couldn't jump over the chains, and I was like, oh, I guess I got to take out all these snowmen first. Yeah. And no, it's just the game is broken.
It's just bad. You just have to jump over it. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had tried it again, it would have worked.
Uh-huh.
But I took down all of the snowmen, and it's a thing where you can't time it, because they move faster than the animation. Yeah. So like Justin said, you have to just get kind of behind them and close. Yeah. And then hope that they don't move left or right.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
So it's just a crapshoot, and I did all that, and there was no reason to have done all that.
No.
And then like the last like major part is that you go to this like ice rink.
It's like a hockey stadium. Yeah.
Yeah. And oh man, one other thing is that like a lot of the NPCs, because again, it's all Christmas themed, so there's a bunch of people just like kind of milling about, like enjoying the festivities. But a lot of them are set up, and they do have collision.
Yeah, they do.
And they're set up to just like block your path.
Yeah.
Like the hotel is really bad about that.
Oh, yeah.
But also here in this hockey stadium, like, because it's not very clear. It's you can see that you're supposed to get onto the rink, because you can see a tutorial.
It is not clear at all how to get in there, but yeah.
It's not. And the way that I went, like, I kind of had to almost kind of glitch clip through like some people, because at first they weren't letting me through. And I was like, but it has to be this way. And you go all the way around, like it's the opposite side of where you enter.
Interesting. That's how you got in.
That's how I got in. And then there was a door that opened up.
There's in my memory, there is right to your right as you walk in. There is the like hockey benches where you would, like, if you were playing a hockey game, that's where you would go into the bench. You can walk right into that. There's a door that swings open, and then directly to your left is the door to get into the ice. So it's not too bad. But well, you got to know where it's at, though. It took me a while to don't feel bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Either they didn't work for me when I bumped up against them, or I just didn't.
They're not marked at all. You basically just have to like kind of walk into them by dumb luck. So you're trust me, you're forgiven. It's.
And so this skating rink has like these weird like ice. It looks like they're made out of ice. Like loop-de-loops and ramps and shit.
Yeah.
And this is very funny too. So
Yes, it is.
the tutorial box tells you to press E to get on the vehicle, and it tells you the controls for the vehicle.
Yeah.
The vehicle is across the entire rink from the tutorial box.
Right. Yeah. Why
And
wouldn't
it's
it be?
not, it's just a hoverboard.
Yeah.
So like the reason that I knew it was there is because I came from the opposite direction.
You're right. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have been like, what vehicle? There's no, I don't see a vehicle.
Yeah.
But I got on the hoverboard and then was dismayed to learn that it does not care that you have a controller hooked up.
No.
And then also, it does not care that you have changed your key bindings.
Yeah,
so it was back to the Z goes forward.
Z goes forward. Yeah.
And I messed around with that for a bit, and I was like, I've seen everything that this game has to offer.
Yeah.
That is my time with Christmasland's Opposite Worlds.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let me tell you some things that you might have missed. Okay. So
did I miss anything?
You missed a few things. It's okay.
Okay, because I was like,
it's very little. There's only one off the top. No, there's a couple things off the top of my head that you missed. Trust me, God, it's nothing.
And it might be something that I actually did see, and I just don't.
I might jog your memory. So to expand upon what you were talking about with the hoverboard thing, my favorite part is if you look real close, all the ramps that are on the outside, they look like half pipes. Mm-hmm. They loop around and then aim you straight down into the ice, which is just a design chef's kiss. That's amazing. There's also little tunnels that you can do, and you can press a button to boost faster. So you can. So my favorite thing was like in the first hour, I'd basically seen everything like you, and then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna either crack the case or I'm just gonna break this game wide open. And I was like, as soon
Richard
as
Harden has rubbed off on you.
As soon as I started like dicking or got to the, like, I went back for a second round of the hoverboard stuff. I was like, okay, this feels like I can really break it. What can I do? And like, I was going into the tunnels and just hitting the boost as hard as I could. And then like, I was trying to get it stuck to where it would just sit there and go like loop entire, like just go loop over and over and over and over again. Because you can't really fall off of it. So I would do that. And then there's like a spot where there's a window, and eventually like I would go over just enough to where it would launch me out of that. And then like I would just be in the crowd and shit. Like I was like trying to get this hoverboard out of this thing is what I was trying to do. There is just enough of an invisible wall on that thing to where it just basically will just shoot you back down. So I couldn't manage to get the hoverboard out of it, but I probably could if I tried hard enough.
Yeah.
Let's see. A thing that you didn't talk about that you might have missed. There is a small house that you can go into, and it's just a house. There's a little girl in it, and you can it has a tutorial prompt so that you can make a present
to make a present for the little girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's all my favorite.
I didn't see the little girl though.
She's sitting right by the fire.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you do. There's nothing that happens there.
No,
you make the
also,
present. Yeah.
When you make the present, it just spawns out of the air and it drops with physics, and it doesn't even land.
She has a weird animation where she looks like she's making it from her crotch, and then it falls out of the air, and that's it.
Yeah.
My favorite bit about that was there's an open door in it there's one above it that says joy, there's one that's closed, and another above it that says love that's open. So I was like, and you're not supposed to go ahead.
The door to nowhere.
It's a door to a small room that is nothing. And
there's no logic to the layout of that house.
Yeah, you can't crouch as this girl. At least I couldn't figure it out how to crouch.
Oh, right. I almost got stuck there.
I did. I almost did too. I managed to get through the door, like somehow. And then I got in the room and I was like, I can't get out now. So I had to like sit there and walk against it and press the jump. And then eventually I phased back through it.
Same.
Because I don't think you're supposed to be able to get in there, but you can. It's insane.
Right.
Let's see, what else is there? There are.
Did you go up to all of the toys in the toy shop? Because they come alive when
they
you
come alive for
them.
2 seconds, and then I think one of them has some dialogue for you. There's also in that toy shop Santa and his elves, and they have a little performance. It's terribly annoying.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, that I walked in there and they were just like, they give a whole. It's Santa and his elves, and I think if you stop and look at them, a song kicks on, like, and it's Jingle Bells or whatever. It's a terrible rendition of fucking Jingle Bells.
God, it's so fucking bad.
Oh, it's terrible. And there's a big preamble, and then it kicks into the song, and then the elves and Santa do a weird fucking whatever the hell they do while it's playing. The song cuts off randomly in the middle of it. And then everything stops, and then they just stand there for the rest of the duration.
Forgot to mention on the music tech.
Yeah.
In the hotel, when you're on the upper floor,
yes,
there are a couple parts where different music is playing diegetically, but it overlaps with whatever the other song is. And that is extra
chaos.
Painful.
It's chaos.
Also, there's like random NPCs that are talking, but they talk as if they're like right fucking next to you. Like the audio mixing is all wrong.
Yeah. There's one song in that fucking hotel that kept playing because I think there's 2 or 3.
It's like, I think it's 3 or 4 if you count the Mariah Carey one.
Yeah.
But they're also not complete songs. Like, it's not that it plays the whole song.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's the insane part. It doesn't play the entire thing. And there's one that I kept going, like, I don't know who made this fucking song, but I want them to get infinite wedgies forever. This is so fucking bad. It's the one.
I think it's probably the one I'm thinking of.
It's not the Mariah Carey one. It's the one where a guy is singing and he's talking about the Rockefeller tree. And
those lyrics are atrocious.
I wish you'd spend your Christmas with me. And I'm like, oh my God, I hate my entire fucking life right now.
There's a part where he says like something to the effect of, "Should I go and talk to you?" Like basically, like the lyric sounds like if he talks to her, he's going to miss out on his chance for love.
Yeah,
which is I'm like, that's the opposite. Did the singer create Robot Land and Zombie Land, and he just doesn't understand?
I don't know. And what year was this? Because I think this was. Hold on, let me see. I'm kind of curious. I love how I have to put my fucking age into fucking. See, 2023. So this.
Oh, 2023.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
January 9th, 2023 has 9 user reviews.
It didn't. They couldn't even get it out in time for Christmas.
Yeah. No.
They could have released it.
Yeah.
On Christmas of 2022.
Man. These guys are making a fucking another game. Oh man.
What?
It's a first-person survival horror game set inside a collapsing containment facility. Explore restricted sectors, read unreliable reports, and survive hostile entities where following procedures can be just as deadly as breaking them. It's called SCP The Beginning, and there's a demo available right now. Oh man.
Fuck off. I feel that I need to write a review because there's more than I thought.
Yeah.
Hold on. Because most of the reviews are like nobody made, like there's one person that I think is a plant that gave it a recommended and played it for 6 hours.
Yes.
That's probably the developer.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Everything else is like no one made it like no one even made it half an hour.
Julian,
right?
Oh man, okay. I love how their preview trailer is like a streamer guy, and he's like so fucking hyped, and like this is
for the new one.
Yes. Oh yeah.
He's
speaking in a language that I cannot understand. Oh wow, this is
right there. SCP The Beginning.
Yeah.
Hey, at least, but this looks like a video game.
This looks like a video game, though. Like maybe they were just like, this is how they were learning, but they'd put it out to sell for $2.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy, that guy is hype.
That guy is so fucking hyped, man. He is so fucking hyped. Like, I'm happy for him.
Ugh.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I was thinking is that, like, you know how they say that, you know, I think the adage for writers is complete your first book and then bury your first book in the backyard and then write your second book and release that.
Right.
They should have buried this in the backyard.
They should have probably never put this out. They should have been like, look, we made a game. It's right here. Trust me, we know it's not good. Let's not ever put this out. But they had bought all these assets from the asset store, Julian, so they have to get some of their money back.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm trying to think. There are also a couple NPCs that you can walk up to that have random dialogue if you stay there in front of them enough. One of them is in front of the graveyard. You can walk up to him. He's a black guy. He has sunglasses on. Kind of looks like a really dollar store version of Blade. He will say something to the effect of a gamer walks in or starts up Christmasland, and they'll have many questions. Is it good or will it be good? Probably. And I was like, no, it is not good. I did not have that reaction at all. And then he keeps going, and I can't remember the rest of the dialogue, but it's all like really robotic and terrible, as all the dialogue is.
I didn't see that, and that actually angers me more because it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah. No, I don't think they
created.
do. I don't think they do. I think they legit think they put out a decent product, but by the way this guy is talking.
Okay. I was thinking that if he was saying it like sarcastically. Like,
no. Okay. No. They think they're like, will it be? Because the dialogue is, will it be good? Probably. And I'm like, no, it will not. No, it's not at all. It's awful. There's another guy that just has a bunch of repeating dialogue. He's right in front of the tavern, and it's like really random that he's even there. I think it's supposed to be like part of the crowd chatter that you're constantly hearing, but you walk up to him specifically and it becomes louder. Like, and he just repeats the same things over and over again. It's a bunch of little quips, and he'll just keep going. Like, he'll just keep going and going and going. Like I said, the one guy that kicks, we didn't mention that, like, while it's playing his animations, it's on a loop, and every time it completes the animation, it just warps him back to the start. Like, he just disappears and reappears at the start every single time. It's great. Oh man.
Also, his movements are so fast that he's got hella motion blur on him, so you can't even really see like clearly what he's doing.
Yeah, I didn't have so much of a problem with the motion blur, but that might have been because
it's probably your rig.
Yeah, that might have been that.
Yeah.
So I didn't have
so literally 2 seconds into me booting it up, I was like, oh, I don't know if my computer can play this.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know what to do if that's the case.
Yeah. No,
because it's not like I could then go like watch a let's play to at least know what the content was.
Yeah. Some people.
I almost texted you yesterday and I was like, you need to stream this.
Yeah. Well, the problem is a lot of the fucking copyrighted music would probably pop up on it. So yeah, I don't.
Right.
Yeah, they can tell me it's not all they want. It fucking is. Oh yeah, the game's a mess. It's an absolute fucking dog shit mess. Yeah, it is 100% the worst game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Bar none.
And that's something, man. I have, in my time reviewing and also in my time working at Game Fellows, I have played some shitty ass games.
Oh yeah.
Like as I've said before, like I really do think that the general public or people who are into video games like pretty regularly should once in a while play an actually terrible game so that they understand what the scale is. Because when I see people like saying that like this like decent game is like bad, it's like you don't know what a bad game is.
They should play Christmasland Opposite Worlds is what they should do.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even know if I could give this game out of 10 a 0.5. I don't even know if I could. Like, Maybe.
If I'm going off of the old EGM scale, it would be a 0.5 because I know that 0 was unplayable.
Okay,
and you
so
can
it is
play
playable.
this.
So okay, it is a playable video game. You can boot it up, and you can control it. But oh man, every single, like I said, I there's a part of me, there's a sick part of me that on a bad scale, like, thinks it's hilarious because especially when you change the controls and W, like you go into one of the things and all of a sudden W opens the weapons menu and you can't do anything because fuck you.
It truly is the Dark Souls of controller of controller mapping.
100%. It's terrible. It's fucking but like there is a part of me that finds it funny, sure, but it's not. Oh, it's not. It's super not. When you have to engage with it for, our time allotted, that wears off so fucking fast. Especially so fast. It's an abysmal thing that was released on this world. I went into it expecting, I don't know what I expected. I kind of expected a more like a weird level based thing that wasn't going to be very good, but like kind of like that one that John had us play or something, like with the shooting and all that stuff. And then I seen the anime girls. I was like, okay, so it might be some sort of really bad like action game that's terrible, and I have to use the keyboard, and this isn't going to be very good. I did not expect what it was. Yeah.
And even after all of this time, I really can't even explain what it is.
Yeah, no, I can't either. It's something somebody put together with a bunch of weird shit that doesn't go together, that they just, were trying to figure out how to make a video game. And then they were like, well, let's just put it on Steam, I guess. And somebody will buy it. I don't know.
It's hard to feel ripped off when the game is $2, and yet I feel ripped off.
They should pay people to play this video game. You should get money back for playing this game.
Right.
Yeah.
And then to get feedback so that they can possibly start to learn how to make an actual game. Yeah. Although, okay, to be fair, the new one does, like, it's a first person shooter, and it looked like the person was shooting in first person and enemies were dying. Yeah. So that's something like a big improvement.
Big improvement. Yeah. Maybe they learned some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
So that's Christmasland's Opposite Worlds.
Sure is.
Justin, on the suffer scale, from 1 being barely suffered to 10 being extreme suffering.
10.
Really?
Without fucking hesitation, 10.
Extreme suffering.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, no hyperbole. This is a 10.
Yeah.
It's the music, the fact that I went, this game doesn't have an end. Fuck, I have to find something to do for like almost pretty much this whole last hour. I have to find something to do to keep myself going.
That's
while
fair.
Listening to all this fucking Christmas music pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a 10. I was dying inside as I played this. It was so bad.
And I guess that is the delineation for me, because for me it's 9.
Oh, I'm die. Thank you, whoever.
What?
Okay, I'm fine with that. I was like, if you say it's like below a 5, I will. I'm going to be okay.
No. but so it. And it does, there is a delineation for me, and we've talked about this in the past, where it's like a bad game doesn't necessarily equal suffering.
Oh, yeah.
This game does, and I think the only reason that it doesn't reach a 10 for me is because I kind of think of it in the same way as Lady in a Leotard with a gun, where because I had done everything in an hour, because like it, so if the game was longer than 2 hours, right? Like if I played it for the entire 2 hours and there was an indication that there was more after that, absolutely a 10.
Yeah, which is what I did.
Because then just the idea of there being possibly more of this ahead.
Oh God, yeah.
But there's not. So that's why it sits at a 9 for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because even I'm actually, that's an insanely high score, even for just having played it for an hour. Like, imagine being me and just being like, I have to keep going.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have an end. So,
yeah.
Which, yeah, it's a 10.
Which brings us over to the
I've been waiting for
pantheon of
this.
suffering.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. Like, this is definitely top 3.
At least.
So, did you suffer more than Desert Bus?
Yes. 100%.
Me too. Did you suffer more than Guilty Force?
100%, yeah.
Did you suffer more than Perfect Weapon?
Yes. I did, personally. Without hesitation. I've thought about this.
No, yeah, we got a new number 1.
Yeah.
We got a new number 1. Because Perfect Weapon, again, like Bioforge,
yes,
at least it's got something going on.
It's going for something and it's old. Like like I can respect
and the graphics and what it was trying to do were really impressive for the time. There's a part of me that goes, Perfect Weapon's a terrible game to play nowadays, but I respect what they were going for, and they were using what was available at the time. There's a part of me that is like, I can see what they were going for. It super doesn't work and it's super terrible, but I can see what they were going for. This, I'm like, I don't know what you were going for. Like it's the year 2023, like that they made this. Like, yeah, there's no excuse for this to exist. and there's so many, like, there's so much information out there for a perspective, like for someone who wants to make a homebrew video game, there's so much information out there to do so.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they did. I mean, and maybe they were using it as a learning experience. That's fine. Don't put it anywhere where I can touch it, though. Like, maybe show your friends, and then your friends will be like, "Yeah, you need to work on some things, obviously, because this is pretty terrible." But like, yeah, you're coming along. You're figuring stuff out. That's cool,
right?
Like, if I made this game, I would send it to Julian and be like, "Play this piece of shit that I made," like, because I would know.
Right, yeah. And that's the thing, right? Look, making video games is hard. Like, we understand that. But you can tell when something is not ready for prime time versus something that is. And yeah, if it's a thing where, like, Justin put this together and showed it to me, I'd be like, I mean, it's not good, but I'm impressed that you were able to do it.
Yeah, right? But this is marketed as, no, this is a video game, and it's got stuff going on. You don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't. It super doesn't.
Oh, holy fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
All right. So the Pantheon of Suffering stands as thus: number 10, Ukulele; number 9, Waifu Impact 2; number 8, Downward Enhanced Edition;
yeah;
number 7, Uriel's Chasm; number 6, Panda Hero; number 5, Bioforge. Sorry, I was thinking of something. Number 4, Desert Bus. Number 3, Guilty Force. Still thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'll say it in a second.
Okay.
Number 2, Perfect Weapon. And the new ruler of the Pantheon of Suffering.
Yeah.
Christmasland, Opposite Worlds. Fuck you, X-Rian.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
I was just thinking, I was like, because I've said it before, but there will come a day when this whole top 10 is just some of the most god-awful shit we've ever touched.
I agree.
And I shudder to reach that point.
We're getting there. We are really getting there. The day I think I'll put it like this: the day like Desert Bus leaves, or Guilty Force or Desert Bus, it gets bumped off this list, I'm gonna be like,
we've truly suffered.
Yeah, this is insane. Like, I don't know. It's gonna take a lot to get on there at that point. Yeah.
Right.
We're already there. Like, it's got to be really fucking bad for us to. I think we've
still
10.
got some, like, the bottom 3 are still pretty easy to bump off.
Yeah, like, when you said Downward, I was like, Downward was bad, but it wasn't that like terrible. I played way worse.
Yeah,
like, I'd play Downward for another 2 hours rather than ever touch this fucking thing again.
100%.
Yeah, I've never uninstalled a game so fast. Like, normally I leave it on, like the bad ones that we play, normally I leave them on there for like, I'll leave them down there just so I remember which one. I was like, no, I don't want this thing fucking near my hard drive ever again.
Yeah. After Downward came out, and I Let's Play Princess messaged me and you know, she said, like, did you finish it? I was like, no, we have like a 2-hour limit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, then you didn't really suffer. And it's like, all right, Phoebe, you go play Christmasland Opposite Worlds and realize that they are light years apart.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get where she's coming from where like,
sure.
if to finish it would be truly, I believe that. I believe that game gets much, much worse. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But, you know, it's a thing where we have other commitments.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of these games can be pretty long, right? Like, if I was expected to finish like Perfect Weapon, I don't even know if I could actually finish that game.
Yeah, unless we cheated. We could cheat our way through it. That'd be about the only way. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, or like, you know, what are we going to play Desert Bus for, like the charity version of it, like or like, no, I mean, I actually finish Desert Bus, right? Like actually make it all the way to Vegas. Like, no, we don't have time for that.
No.
But we have time for the poll for next month's Suffer Select.
That we do.
Have you decided what you wanted to pick from the list yet, Justin? I have mine.
Okay, I hope I don't take it. I'm gonna pick this game from John Golson called I don't know what it is. I like picking things. Obviously I picked Christmasland and I didn't know what it was, and that turned out great. So I'm gonna pick the game Sentinel Returns.
That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's what I picked.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
I need to pivot.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? That's a pretty good one because it's a good example of a really well reviewed game that I think both of us are going to suffer from.
Okay.
So I'll pick this game from 60X Tunic.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good pick, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where are we at on the calendar? This is going to be coming out in the next couple of days. So let's get your votes in. Y'all usually get it in pretty quickly, and most of y'all don't vote. So let's get your votes in by 7:30 Central on May 1st.
Sounds good.
And the poll will be up as you're listening to this over on Patreon. And shit, I don't even know how to end this.
You got a lot of work to find something worse than Christmasland Opposite Worlds. I'll tell you that, everyone out there.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We'll see you next month. I need to go play Pragmata so that I can remember what a good game feels like.
Other than touch that or look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting the show, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Goodbye.